When I was a kid and I got an A, I always asked to go to the same place. To me, there was no greater joy than walking into this place. The store was totally unassuming, tucked in the hills of a town that was only known for a mall and cows. But the hours that I spent on every visit at Dollhouses, Trains, and More are some of my most treasured childhood memories. In May of last year, we decided that we wanted to take a shot at giving a glimpse into this incredible landmark of our childhood, in hopes that other people could visit the store and experience it for themselves. But just a few months after we visited, they closed their doors for good.
I am a giant fan of Disneyland. That's the whole reason for this store is Disneyland. My name is Linda Becker. I started Dollhouses, Trains, and More in 1994. And the reason I opened it up, I used to own a dental lab. I kind of lost my enthusiasm of the dental lab. For some reason, I don't know why, but I got this idea of putting holes in the wall and filling them with miniatures. I ended up visiting all the miniature shops and trying to find things. And of course, the more you get into it, the more you really get into it. Our products, we were putting them out on the shelf, and it's got one here, one there, spreading it out and thinking, gosh, are we ever going to have enough product?
I mean, literally every corner has something absolutely insanely cool. That's why every time I come here, it's so crazy.
Just started off very tiny, and then it just grew. I wanted there to be a surprise around every corner, you know.
This is the Halloween room. Yep. It's Playmobil! There's a Playmobil man in there!
So that was the first thing, as I brought this wagon. Well, everybody loved the wagon. They put their kids up on it, took pictures, and, you know, everybody loved the wagon.
That was an I, not the button.
Oh, okay.
Why? How does that fit? I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
But I thought it was cool. It has nothing to do with anything other than I want it interesting.
Yeah.
Because Disneyland is interesting and unexpected. I just like to do unusual things.
That tree used to actually terrify me. Like, that was the last guardian to get to the treasure.
First you had to get an A, and then you had to get past the tree, and then you could enter paradise.
I think it sings once in a while. It's so old.
Yeah.
It's been refurbished a couple of times, but at this point we're just letting it
Do its thing.
yeah, it's retiring, feeling old just like the rest of us here.
I don't know how in this video we're going to be specific or vague enough to describe everything that's here. Honestly.
Not possible.
It's really not possible. You honestly just have to come.
I'm just focusing on having fun.
You know, that's a really good idea. Here, you take the camera first.
Choo 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 choo.
One thing I developed was the little working TV. That's actually mine. And so I really enjoyed that because I can have little TVs all over the place. And I do. I started off as it just being dollhouse miniatures. You know, like I started doing things on the boards. And I thought, you know, rather than having things on a spinning rack in a box where you can't even see the miniatures, you should have them displayed so you can see what they are. Husband came walking in one day and he's like this. Hurry up, are you done yet? And I said, what is it that you'd like? He says, well, I'm into trains. Oh, that's miniatures. And so then I started carrying trains. Every time I do the train layout display, it's my favorite. Because on top of the train, I can get carried away. Like the train display, when I first built it, I wanted a big mountain with the different trains running around. Okay, so I built this giant, it's 20 feet by 8 feet. So I built this giant mountain that went up to the ceiling, or to the ceiling.
This is the train I took. This is the train I take when I go to see you, Sarah.
It is. In all the colors it could be.
And if I ever hear anybody saying, this is just like Disneyland, they have made my day. Sometimes I'll be underneath the train layout working on the train. Nobody knows I'm under there, you know. And so I hear people talking, you know, and then I'll hear, yes! The reason for opening up the store was so that people could come and play. My whole being with the store is I want it to be Disneyland.
It's like I walk in the store and I'm just immediately so happy.
That's all I want anybody to do, is come in and feel like they're, I don't care what age you are. I want you to have, you know, feel like when I could go to Disneyland, it's kind of like, you know, I can relax, I'm a kid again. Doesn't matter if I'm in my 70s. I'm still a kid. Lucasfilms, you know, and the studios would see they plan it out in miniature. Like when they were doing years ago filming of the apes, the ape movies.
Yeah.
They had to come and buy all our bananas. Disney called me, and they were filming Bicentennial Man, and they needed a dollhouse for the girls' room. So they kind of commissioned me to build a dollhouse, but that was I felt really honored to do that. It was so fun to go to the movies and say, that's my house. The only reason things are the way they are in here is because I like to see people smile. Most of the stores are closing, as we will. That's just a matter of time. It's going to be when I'm tired of financing this, because it doesn't pay for itself. where retail used to be and where retail is now is very different.
Mm.
It's because of the internet
Yeah.
that they're able to do that. And so that has really hurt. I was not into this for the money. I was into it because I loved it. I work all night sometimes. I mean, I can't even tell you the number of hours I put into this. It's ridiculous. But don't forget about miniatures.
Never, never,
Yeah.
ever.
Thank you. Bye-bye. You too. Bye. Thank you. Ah. The tree. I forgot to ask his name. He has a name. Thank you so much, Dollhouses, Trains, and More.